Let's whip through so many of these marquee games in Week 11 for some bold-faced names that may or may not be back. How close is Isiah Pacheco for the Chiefs? He's not going to go against Buffalo, which may have Amari Cooper. Tom?
Sounds like Amari Cooper's got a pretty decent shot to play this week. They ruled out Dalton Kincaid, which is a big deal because if Josh Allen has a true safety outage or safety outlet in Buffalo, that's the guy. Amari Cooper, though, trending in the right direction, is going to be limited today. He's dealing with a wrist; those are tricky. We'll see if it's something that he feels like he can play through this week. Flip side of that, remind me, who was the other one you said, Rich?
I said Isiah Pacheco for
Pacheco,
the Chiefs.
Right. Not going to be able to go this week. The thinking was always that sometime right around Thanksgiving, Pacheco was going to have a shot to get back. So you're talking about another week or two down the line here. That would be huge because, for not the biggest dude in the world, like he is the tone setter for that team. He plays a really physical style. He punishes people. He's also, feels like he's gotten faster through the course of time, so that can definitely make an impact for Kansas City. The other news I reported yesterday, I don't think we can overlook. Harrison Butker, their kicker, today was officially placed on injured reserve. He has been one of the most consistent kickers. He's like the fourth most accurate kicker in NFL history. A guy that they've counted on over and over in the clutch. You're going to Buffalo this week where, at least it's not in December or January, but you're going to a place where you can get wind, you can get elements, and they're going to be trotting out a guy there in Spencer Schrader, who 24 hours ago was the member of the Jets and all of a sudden is on the 9-0 Chiefs getting ready to go up, into a road game. Looks like it could be an AFC Championship preview.
Yeah, he's the Mecole Hardman of 2024. Okay, what about, let's see where else I can go right here. San Francisco and Seattle. Is Kittle dinged up? Any concerns there? And DK Metcalf is returning for Seattle right there?
Yeah, George Kittle's got like a hamstring tightness thing going.
Okay.
I feel like we talk about George Kittle every Friday. What I always say is he's usually on the injury report and he usually goes. Right. Hamstrings are tricky. If you're still feeling it, you're going to want to be cautious and not put him on the field. I have not gotten any indication that he won't be able to go, but we'll see, in terms of his participation on the report today. In terms of DK Metcalf, they do expect that he's going to be able to go this week. He was a full participant in practice. They really thought, he had a chance to get back before the bye. It's a grade 1 MCL. It was a, 1 to 2 week injury. He ended up missing 2 games, then had the bye. He should be good to go. And I'm interested to see what this Seattle offense looks like now coming out of the bye, because from establishing the run perspective, they struggled at times. Kenneth Walker really hasn't had those, the consistency in the big games that we've seen from him in the past. And the other thing that happened while DK Metcalf was out is Jackson Smith and Jigba became a very high volume target in the passing game for them. So they've got to clean some things up in terms of, the offensive line, the protection, and also being able to run the football. But now all of a sudden, with DK coming back alongside JSN and then obviously Tyler Lockett there, they got a pretty good receiver group. If they can keep Geno Smith upright, they've got to be optimistic that with Smith and Jigba's emergence here, that they can be more dangerous in the passing game down the stretch.
What's the scoop with T. Higgins for Sunday Night Football here in L.A.?
Shaq Taylor says he is expected to play for the first time since he suffered that quad strain, which was around 3 weeks ago. It was the Friday before the Eagles game. I know that people have, there's been speculation. I see all the things on social media saying, it's his contract. He doesn't want to play. No, from what I've been told, this is killing T. Higgins to not be out there because he knows the knocks on him have been, the soft tissue stuff and the time that he's missed. It was a legit quad injury. It happened while they were warming up for practice 2 days before the game against the Eagles. I give the Bengals coaching staff credit because that's 3 different times this year now, Rich. They've lost one of the key guys in their game plan within the 48 hours before kickoff. It was the first week, it was T. Higgins, suffered an injury in practice, a hamstring, I believe it was at that time. Then it was again last month, T. Higgins on a Friday pulling a quad. And then the following week, Jermaine Burton, who was going to fill in because Higgins was out, has an issue where he misses a meeting and they end up deactivating him. I mean, look, those are hard things for coaches. I know that Dan Pitcher, the new OC there, does a lot in terms of putting together the plan for Zach Taylor. They've had to adjust a lot here. Finally, we might be getting closer to seeing a Bengals team that, at least on the offensive side of the ball, is, obviously they lost Zach Moss too, but something resembling full strength.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.